The Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brothers Demby. I'm here with my brother Mr. Razor. Yo, people, if you like the vibes, like the movement, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, man. Hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on. Jump in the community tab and vote on all the situations that you see we got going on up there. Just vote, man. Vote like your life depend on it, even though it doesn't. But we just want you to vote. Yo, my brothers, what's good, man? What's going on? Mr. Razor, what's populating? What's good?
Man, I'm here, man. I'm chilling, man. Just hanging out, man. It's a good day.
Yo, Demby, what's popping, bro? What's popping?
Man, all is good, man. Just chilling out, man. You know what I mean? This is the best month ever, man. This month right here is the greatest month ever, bro.
It's Mother's Day, man. Shout out to all the mothers out there. This is a token of our appreciation to women in general, but mothers, we got to put y'all at the front because mothers are the backbone of the world. Mothers, and I can speak for, and I say mothers, I'm talking about all the women in my family, my mom's, her sisters, my dad's sisters, my grandmother. They're all mothers. So I have to shout them all out because I see the stuff that they did for us. I see the stuff that they did for their kids, they did for me. And, sometimes I wish I was able to do so much more for them. I wish I was able to, to tell them that, hey, man, you don't have to worry about nothing. Your job is just to make sure that your kids is okay. So, Razor, being that it's Mother's Day and we all love our mothers, I don't know if you got your sisters or anybody else that you want to shout out, but mothers in general, we just want to show you some love. What you got to say to the mothers out there, Razor?
Hey, definitely, man. There are good mothers out there, man. I see it every day, just
Every day.
going through the daily struggle, just making sure that, their kids are right. Some mothers are coming home. I don't know how they do it sometimes because they work.
Superheroes.
They come home, they cook, they're feeding the kids, especially when they're doing it by themselves, man. I salute you, because you're doing a hell of a job, and I just want to say a few people that I want to shout out, my mom, first of all, I want to say happy Mother's Day. You've been there. You've shown me the way. You teach me patience. You've teach me all the right things in life. And I just want to say I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And it's part of the reason who I am today, and continue to grow and still get advice from you. So I want to say thank you. I want to also shout out, my sister Erica in New York, Ebony. She too, she's pregnant right now. She's about to have a second one. So, she's on the way. So she's about to have double the trouble, my other sisters in Jamaica, Colleen, Dion, I have another, and my sister, another sister in New York, Carrie, and also my stepmother in New York. Just shout out everybody. You did a hell of a job, so I appreciate you, and thanks.
Yeah, definitely. Big up all of them. Big up to all the mothers. Big them up straight. I think you made a terrible mistake right there, Mr. Razor.
What you say?
By trying to remember people's name. That's I always tell y'all that. I'm not calling nobody name because when I forget, I'm not, because I don't want nobody.
I'm definitely calling name.
I don't want nobody to come and hit and say, "Oh, you didn't say my name," because no matter, I wrote it down and I'm still might forget somebody. I wrote it down and I still might forget somebody's name. So I'm just gonna do myself some justice. I love all of y'all. Demby, what you got to say?
Yeah, well, thank you, my brother. And first and foremost, I want to say, happy Mother's Day to Mr. Razor's mother and Mr. Sean People's mother. You know what I mean? I really take pride in that. Now, big shout out to Miss June. That's Kadish Hemmings, good friend of my mother. Big shout out to Miss Chambers, Saeed mother, you know, and most importantly, my mother, Gloria Smart. Now, this is the greatest woman to ever grace this earth. Um, to me, she's still the strongest person I've ever known in my life from day one, man, woman included. Um, from what she did from a tender age all the way up to even now with just advice and even just a shoulder to lean on where, you know, she's always there to lend a ear to listen. I truly still till today amazed by the work my mother did and is doing. Um, my mother is the most important person in my life. And that's with me having a son. And I love my son more than anything in the world. But my appreciation and my admiration is to my mother. You know what I mean? Because that's where it started from. Now, I can't thank you enough. I think that everything I do is still in hopes of making you proud. Now, all the times when I got in trouble and you was the one who's there to, you know what I mean, make sure it's right and to keep me out of trouble, you know, because I was never the easiest kid, you know. But for her to stood by me no matter what, you know what I mean, them phone calls, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, in deep trouble.
He was a horrible kid, man.
You know what's crazy, brother? One of those things is like, you know, being just being kids, man. You know what I mean? And it's some synonymous with like even you, Shampi, being my brother right now. You know what I mean? And Razor and you know a couple. I ain't gonna mention no other bridging name, but because this is about mothers today. But like, I mean, calling your mom like, yo, you know, I'm there, I'm here, where you know they got me here, and it's like, yo,
Yeah.
I mean, all the heartache she had to go through to know that, yo, you had to come there and do this. And she never failed, man. She was there every single time. Even when she cussed and said, yo, you get in this trouble again. I'm not going to do this again. And
Always say that, but they managed to show up anyway, huh?
show up anytime, man. And I know she going to be listening to this, man, where, yo, she was there, man. And all the times when, you know what I mean, I created heartaches and pain for her. And she never once wavered, you know? And even till today, man, I still try my best to give you the world, but everything that I've given, you know what I mean, she appreciated, she think it suffice, but I'm still working to give you the world, my mom. And it's like, she is the greatest person to ever grace this earth. And I could go on and on and on about my mom. And yeah, mom, that dub poet that I wrote and I sent you, that was for Mother's Day. You just got it early because I can't keep
Shirley.
secret from you. You know what I mean? You got it surely because I couldn't keep secret from you. So right now, I think you and my brother the only one that heard that before. And one day I will release it on record. Um, but you and my brother heard it, and I know you're proud of it. You laugh, but hey, it was meant for you to laugh. Everything I said in
In the
that was
heart.
true to the heart. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you go ahead, my brother Sean P. Man, and
Yeah,
raise
you
it, cause
feel like you're getting teary eye over
bro,
there.
I
DJ,
bro.
bring him a towel. Bring him a towel, DJ. Yeah, man. You
You-
know, for me, I had the privilege of being raised by my mother, sisters, my father, sisters. So I have the privilege of being able to call some of my aunts mom, my mom. And no matter the ups and downs, the bad, the good, I've always loved them all. I've always want the best for them. And I've always hoped that me myself could be a better person, or me myself could put myself in a position where I can make their life much easier than than what it is. I've studied my mother to see, you know, just situations that she been through in life. And some of the situations that she been through in life that I should have been around there to be able to be the cushion for it. And I wasn't there for some of those situations. And you know, and I regret that to this day. But you know, I'm here now and I'm the cushion. So, whenever stuff get hard, like I'm a guy that I'm into family, and I get turned off by simple situations that can make me stay away or get closer. So by by seeing certain things and hearing certain things and coming from the country where we're from, where we feel like our parents were much more harder than us than some of my American counterparts, because they have some stories that they tell, and I'm like, man, please, and you calling that a beating? But compared to the life and seeing the stuff that these black queens went through in life, these black queens did, and my mother, her sisters, my father's sisters, my father, mother, they are the reason I'm the person I am today. My mother have taught me how to adapt in America. When I came here, I couldn't adapt. My mother taught me how to adapt in America. My mother taught me. If I always credit my mother. I know y'all probably heard me say this a lot of times, that if there's one thing my mother used to always pressure me about, was credit. And now I'm happy to say that I have an 800 credit score. I got white people credit.
Right.
My mother always, since I was a kid, before I knew what credit was, I came to America and she was always on me about credit. I used to be like, man, yeah, I don't want to hear that nonsense. But I used that to fuel myself, to better myself. And I realized that just taking that situation from her has helped me a lot. I know one thing, as she's always taught me, not to be a thief, even though I have stole a lot of stuff before and she just didn't know. But I was never a compulsive thief. I stole when it was necessary. I remember she was telling me a story the other day about how she was telling somebody that, no matter what she leave around me, um, I will never touch it. And I was the type of person like, how could I steal from my mother? That wasn't something that, you know, I could put that in my being to do. And I noticed that it might be a family trait, because I noticed that about my son. My son don't touch certain things, and my son will see things and it'll sit there for months and it'll never touch. I remember accusing my son of picking up some playing lootie. I remember this. I kept some quarters, some dimes, and some nickels and some pennies, and I accused my son of taking them up one day. And my son was looking at me like, "Man, I don't touch your stuff." He's like, "Didn't you tell me that?" And he reminded me, "Didn't you tell me that you said that grandma said that you don't steal and I don't steal?" And then that refreshed my mind to say, "Yeah, you know what? This kid is right." And then about a day later, I found the I found the quarters, the dimes, and the nickel in a little cup that I put him up with after I was accusing the kid. I never apologized to him about it, by the way, because I'm the dad and I'm always right. But anyway, just little things that my mother taught me, my grandmother taught me, my aunt taught me. I can go like Debbie said, I can go Dave. It's so many of them that I need days for each of them. So I just got to sum it up by saying that you ladies are the strongest set of ladies I know in my life. I've seen y'all use the bare minimum to get by in life. And with me, I need way more than the bare minimum to get by in life. So you guys are a miracle worker. And they say black girl magic. I seen that with my mom. I seen that with my aunt. I seen them make stuff magically happen. I seen them do stuff with the least form of economical profits, and they have turned to make happy situations, whether if it's just food, whether if it's just a conversation that they all did. They all have a space in my heart for just for the love, for the thoughts, and I don't be like Demby. I feel my eyeballs crackling up a little bit. So let me wrap this up. I just can't express how appreciative I am that you know I can count on people to tell me the truth, to be there for me, and to explain situations to me. I mean, it's just so much. It's just so much things, man. Whether wrong, like I said, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, uh, we've always been able to mend fences back and keep love and keep just a good, vibrant situation when it comes to the women in my family. Now we argue and we might not talk for a while, and we, because I'm, everybody know me. I'm a person that you piss me off too much, I'll stop talking to you. I'm just quick like that with that. But I realize that these ladies are the backbone structures of the family because they've done stuff that I've seen males can't do. I've seen them go through situations that will break me, and I consider myself one of the strongest person I know. But compared to them, uh, the world is kryptonite, and I'm Superman, and they're superwoman, and they don't have no kryptonite. So I just want to shout out my mom. I love you. I want to shout out my aunts. I love you. I want to shout out my grandmother. I love you. And every other mother's out there. My child's mother, um, women that's uh, been in my life that showed me great parenting because I respect women that take care of their kids. I respect women that are there to be their kids. I just want to shout all the women out there that are mothers, all the great mothers out there that have sacrificed their body, their life, their thoughts for us. And I want to say something before we roll out, my brothers. We need to start making these ladies' life easier with all the stuff that they got to go through with raising black boys. And now I'm talking about the ladies in our family, raising black kids, raising them in this society, in this generation. We put them through hell, and we need to start doing a little bit better. But big ups to all the mothers out there. Demby, throw in the last word and stop crying.
You know, what I mean? Yeah, but I had to catch myself there for a minute, man. But yeah, I mean, I think that everything that you said kind of sums it up, for me too. Like, what I mean, I've seen miracles with my mom, what I mean? And I definitely got to give a shout out to Auntie Jennifer. What I mean? She played a mom role as well in my life. What I mean? And that's really what it is. Like every name I call, that's really what it is. And I just have to give that out. You know
Told
what I
you.
mean? And, huh?
What I told you, almost forgot Auntie Jennifer. See if you had just
Yeah,
covered everything at once. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing, my brother. I like your premise. I like your premise with that, man. And I mean, you're the type of dude that try to save the world a lot of times. But I just feel like anybody who I've missed or didn't call, man, you got to understand by the way I treat you. You know what I mean? I might forget to call your name on here, but you know what I mean? I can greet you with a hug or call you right after and be like, hey, that's what it is. So, I mean, I just want to give them their flowers, man, because we're talking
Definitely.
about, what I mean, real moms and everything, man. But definitely, bro, hey, that's what's up, my brothers.
Razor, your turn. Just in case you forgot anybody.
Hey,
You probably did. Go ahead and get it out the way now.
you're right, man. You're like a lifesaver, man.
He is, ain't he? Yo, he knew what time it was.
Oh yeah,
Because he probably listening.
I wrote
He
it down, but
listening.
I was like, knowing my luck,
You
I'll
know,
miss one person name off the paper,
listen,
and then
man.
somebody will hear it and be like, "Well, what happened
No,
to Auntie such and such, or what
no,
happened to?"
but I've
I'm gonna do it.
definitely say my grandmother, and I want to say most of all my son's mother. She's a great person. She is the mother that she needs to be, and I have no words for all the things that she do for my son. And I just want to say thanks and continue to do the great job that you have been doing. And you know, my hat goes off to you. But other than that, I think that's it, man. And like Denby said, if anybody else, by the way I treat you, I'll definitely call you and let you know. But
Yeah, man.
Well, well. Let me take the time out. You know what I mean? To give a shout out to my son, mom as well.
Definitely.
I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like, she done a great job. You know what I mean? Even, you know what I mean, when I'm not around or whatever the case may be, she held it down. You know, it's just a reflection of how my son is. My son is a great kid, and that's a testament to her. So shout out, you know what I mean? Big up yourself, Miss Carlene. You're doing good, you know what I mean? So appreciate you, you know what I mean, for what you do for my son. All right, that's
Definitely,
it. Yeah.
definitely, definitely. Yeah, man. It's just we just want to give mothers their roses. Just, want to give mothers their roses today. It's all about you guys. All about you guys. I wish I was a Jay-Z or a Kanye so I could line up the Learjet, fly to Jamaica, fly to England, throw all of y'all in it, and book out a restaurant for us to just have a great Mother's Day feast with you guys, me and your kids, and we just laugh and talk about old days. But I wasn't I wasn't blessed to be able to do that. So I would just send my love and hopefully it suffice for all of that. So yeah, I mean, we sound like some little sappy punks at the time, but it's just because we love you guys. That's all. That's why. We love y'all, and I know y'all love us too. So and shout out to Razor's mom too, and shout out to Demby's mom. They always treat me with love, treat me like I'm a son also, and that's that's more than anybody could ask for. When you meet somebody and they show you respect and treat you with love, that's always the best thing to do. So big up Mama Razor and big up Mama Demby to the world. Straight. We out of here, brothers. We need to get our tissues after we close out. We ain't gonna cry because we don't cry, but we just saying if we was gonna cry, y'all, we wasn't gonna cry on camera. Hey man, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with Mr. Razor. I'm here with Demby. Brothers, let's say it together on 3. 1, that number there, and 3. Happy Mother's Day, man.
Happy Mother's Day.
We love y'all, man. We out of here.